A Milwaukee woman charged with killing a man who was allegedly sex trafficking her pleads guilty to a reduced charge.
That's right. Crystal Kaiser is accused of killing a Kenosha man back in 2018. She was 17 when she pleaded to a reduced count of reckless homicide, avoiding trial and a potential life sentence. Prosecutors say she also burned down his house and stole his car. She maintained the man had been molesting her and exploiting her as a prostitute, and that she shot him after he attempted to touch her again. She'll be sentenced in August.
The family of a U.S. Air Force member shot and killed by deputies in Florida believe officials were at the wrong home. 23-year-old Roger Fortson was killed last week after deputies responding to a disturbance call burst into his apartment and saw that he was armed. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump says Fortson had grabbed the gun to protect himself because the deputies did not identify themselves and blocked the peephole. The sheriff's office saying those claims are false.
The deputy did announce himself, not once, but twice. Mr. Fortson's comments indicate that he did acknowledge it was law enforcement at the door, and he arrived at the door with a firearm in his hand. The deputy knocked on the correct door. He did not cover the peephole or otherwise obscure its view in any way.
The officer who shot Fortson has been placed on administrative leave.
Disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein will remain in New York as he awaits a new trial in a rape case. In court today, Weinstein and his legal team would not consent to the extradition request from California so he could continue to serve his prison sentence on separate charges there. The court is still working out whether he should remain in a city jail while he awaits retrial.
Students in New York City are using art to crack cold cases. Here's how it works. They carefully sculpt clay over an exact replica of a real human skull who was never identified. Just by studying the skulls, students can figure out many physical characteristics like a person's height or the size of the ears and nose. And once they are finished, they will be photographed and placed in a national missing persons database. The hope is that a family member or friend might see the image and finally make a positive ID.
I'm sorry if you're like me and you had a wagon. This is a dream come true. An Alaska man built this radio flyer for adults. And this thing drives. Fred Keller created this SUV-sized wagon using the chassis from a '76 Mazda pickup. Now, unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but his wife sold it. Or is going to sell it. It's being auctioned online as part of a Mother's Day classic car auction with bidding opening up through Sunday. At last check, the highest bid, $7,800. There's great video of this thing driving around town.
Deputies in Florida taking part in an unusual chase. They spent about 5 minutes trying to grab a goat that escaped from its owners. They were finally able to grab it with a colorful knitted blanket and return it to the owners. But the day was not over for deputies. They were soon called to help another goat in distress. This one was stuck in a fence. Both animals are doing well.
When you fly Southwest, you know you get to pick your own seat, right? Some people joke it's a cattle call. One woman took it a little too literally. Yeah, her, right there, lying inside the overhead compartment. A flight out of New Mexico, curled up next to a suitcase, snug as a bug in a rug. Fortunately, a flight attendant found her before takeoff. Not sure what happened after that.
What?
Southwest will not comment for now.
Bizarre. Okay.